that long ago that we fought to get in school. And now we're fighting to convince you to stay in school. It was not that long ago that we forced the National Guard to show up to permit us to go to school. Or that we fought mightily to stop death by the rope. And now more of us died from dope than died from the rope. And not that long ago, we fought against being destroyed. Now we're fighting self-destruction. And so we must make some choices today. You are free at your young and tender age to climb up on that beam and make your way across. And there are the teachers to see you, to stop you. You're free to climb and go across the beam. You're free to jump head first, but you're not free to avoid the consequences of the fall. You're free to drive the car faster than the curb can take, but you're not free to avoid the consequences of the car not making the curve. You're free. You're free to not study at night, but you cannot avoid not knowing the answers the next morning. Are free to make a baby that you cannot raise, but it's a bad choice. Dogs raise their puppies. Cows raise their calves. Chickens raise their bitties. Even hogs raise their pigs. We were just a little less than God, just a little lower than the angels, was assumed that basic responsibility for the next generation. Book of Washington, these are choices that you have to make today. I look at the football games on Saturday afternoon and look at our heroes who run the touchdown, who made the tackle, who blocked the ball. The question is not will they have temporary joy in October. Will they have the joy of graduation in May and June? In March Madness time, Alabama plays, Georgia Tech plays, George Washington plays, UCLA. And so they call it March Madness. And we're fully represented in March Madness. But at graduation time, it becomes May Sadness. Because those who play ball in March often do not graduate in May and June. Today you must make some choices. And the choices that your teacher or your parent can't stop you from making. Nor can they live with the results of the choice that you make. If they tell you that you should not smoke cigarettes, you're free to avoid them and smoke. But 500,000 people do die a year from cancer. You're not free to avoid that, the consequences of smoking. You are free to make choices. And so I'm challenging you today to make some choices. Why are we so good as athletes? Because we work at it. And there are those who are cynical enough to recruit you to play ball for them, but not stand with you to watch you graduate. So you had big fun, a moment of joy, but no degree, but limited future. And so today it's about making some choices. Whenever young America comes alive, we always do great things. We often see the tidbits of Dr. King's speech, I Have a Dream, or we see a picture of him on a march. A part what's missing in that story, Mr. Principal, is that Dr. King finished high school at 15. He finished college at 19. He finished seminary at 22. He had his PhD at 26. He was dead at 39. And so, middle age for him was 19 and a half. Life is too precious and too uncertain to lose. The idea, after all these fights for freedom, after all of the killings because we tried to go to school and got beaten back by mobs, and here you have the right to go to school every day and no mobs, the right to come and meet prepared teachers who all they have to do is to teach you, and all you got to do at this stage is to learn. And then many of us would make the choice to not come to school and think it's cute and think it's slick. That you would choose short-term pleasure and long-term pain. But these are your choices. When I look at the football players in the room, I know why we're so good at football and basketball, because we work at it. Whatever is our priority, we achieve.